got beats.
Yo, that's more bombs than you ever heard in your fucking life.
A lot of bombs.
Shout out to the troops. This is the Mike Flame Show. We're back.
Period.
Okay? And I got my brother C5 with me.
What up?
I'm going to be discussing his life story / musical, all that kind of stuff. And on my left-hand side, it's the mastermind genius, the producer and artist, I guess, of Fat Sound. He's going to be co-hosting with me. So,
In the
here we go, motherfuckers.
Period. Push a button.
So, yeah. Appreciate you bringing me the beer, by the way.
Hey,
Good call,
Anytime.
C-Fifth.
Anytime.
Good.
Cheers
good
across the
times.
table because I'm not allowed to do things like that.
Yeah, he spilled a whole beer on my laptop.
Good to know.
Anyways,
Good to
Spit
know.
some bars.
anyways, guys.
Just bars.
So real quick, I just want to give him an introduction, even though I already did it. I kind of fucked that up, but we wing it around here. So I've known C5. I'm gonna be 31 in November. So I would say I've known him 15 years. I'm just gonna round it to that.
05,
maybe
06.
maybe even a little earlier. We knew who each other were, but as far as like us, you know, he used to come back in the day. He recorded a couple tracks here. One of the most humble artists in Toledo by far.
One of the most liked, also.
He definitely
Good, buy my album.
he definitely has solidified himself as one of the least cockiest people. But if you've ever been able to see him perform, he always gives it 100%. I've watched this guy perform plenty of times. He doesn't cough like that.
Yeah, he doesn't do that.
A lot of times he has live instruments, and he always does a good job, man. And he's always friendly to people. So make some noise for my guest, C5 in your house.
Thank you very much for having me. Thank you.
Let's go.
No, thank you.
Everybody.
That's the crowd going fucking crazy.
I didn't
That's the
realize how many
crowd.
people
That's
were
the
really live here in the
There's a
studio.
lot of people back there.
I see you, the
I see
signs,
you. There's a
some
dude.
titties.
Is
Oh
that
my
a dude?
goodness.
Is that a dude with a Roseanne shirt?
It
on?
is.
You love Roseanne.
actually not
Would they
Roseanne,
make
it's
those
the-
shirts?
Bro, you're looking in the mirror.
Oh yeah, that was.
shit.
I'm wearing that shirt.
Yeah.
I do enjoy Roseanne, despite the racism.
This way.
Minus the racism.
Anyway, so
like Walt Disney. Love Disney. Minus the
C5 just dropped the album recently. It's called Gravity. It's available on all platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, etc., etc.
Yep.
It's even available on stuff like SoundCloud and YouTube. But we'd appreciate it if you would support it and download it so we can get a couple nickels off that. Because you know how they
Play
like
it on
to
Tidal. Play it on Tidal.
play just
Buy Tidal and just to play.
and
this.
if you don't got the money, use the free outlets. But if you decide that you do like it, make sure that you get a copy.
Second option,
We'll put
Please
Spotify.
support your artists.
The link below. You
Apple
can click
Music,
on the link.
Apple Music,
yeah. Wanted to do
Spotify
that.
supports your artist the most.
Yes, it's very much appreciated. So, real quick, let's just why'd you call it Gravity?
Well, main reason, the whole theme, I feel like, well, it was a toss-up. Excuse me.
Are you okay? He's
Okay,
got
okay,
he's
okay.
got the Ebola.
And we're not cutting nothing, so
No,
this is authentic. We're having a
long
good
day.
time in here.
The sniffles.
Just
Oh,
rolled
go
up
ahead.
Two big boys. Anyway, so the theme of the album, I almost stole the title from Kevin, VHERBAL, actually,
Watch it now. Watch it.
because he called it everyman music one day when we were recording together, and that's kind of like
Oops.
the general.
I forgot about that. You could have took it. I wouldn't have remembered.
No, I was gonna call the album Everyman because I feel like that was like the general vibe of the album, like just your everyday dude type style, not
Right.
too crazy. But
Sure.
then Gravity came from because the title track,
track.
the single, whatever you want to call it. It means holding it down, like holding it down for your family, for your friends, for your town, whatever you're doing it right. It's like and that's where gravity comes from, the holding it down type thing. So I thought it was a little more, not artistic, but metaphorical, I guess. It's kind of common. After I put the album out, I realized how many other artists have albums named Gravity, but it applies, and I like it.
As long as it fits what you're trying to do.
And it does.
So another question I have, because it's been quite a while since you dropped a project. I mean, you've
2012,
always
2012.
So we're looking at 7 years.
Yeah, wow.
So why now?
New inspiration, man. 2012 project was called Right Ideas at the Wrong Time. That was kind of like a compilation of shit I had just laying around and some new shit. I was in a different mind frame back then. C5th music's always been kind of party, smoking weed, chilling, but it's always been me, who I am at the time, you know what I mean? And I ain't really doing that whole, I mean, I'm still smoking weed, I'm still partying a little bit, but I got a family now, I got 2 kids, I got a wife.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And so it's just a new inspiration. Really, my daughter, becoming a father was weird. I was 29 when I had my first kid, so I never really thought I'd be a dad. I thought I kind of missed that window. And
29.
Yeah, so our first kid is 29. So I'm like, but dude, when she came, like a whole new sense of purpose and a whole new drive and a whole new motivation, and it motivated everything in my life along with music and beats. And so that's what kind of that 7-year window period, that's where
sense of purpose
is
the key word.
Absolutely. So with that being said, with your family, with your wife and your kids being a lot of the inspiration for the new album, is there any songs particular that you can point out where someone could clearly tell that that's what you're talking about?
Yeah, definitely.
So people can feel that vibe?
For sure. Definitely the title track with the music video titled Gravity off the, titled album track. That is clearly...
You can watch that video if you click the link right here.
Yeah, YouTube. It's on my...
Please, and if you like it, please share it.
Big shout out to Steve Staffen, my homie.
Chris.
Always does good. Only guy I work with for music videos. Mike can vouch for him. He's worked with him several times. Everybody.
Steve's a good guy.
Yes. Boys.
Okay, so I almost pissed myself, and then the other battery wasn't fully charged. 100% my fault.
My fault.
You shut up.
I'll
take it.
Shut up.
He's bucking
I said
shots.
it's my fault. I'm taking credibility for all the mistakes on this bitch. Okay?
Damn, Mike, just stop shooting in the room, man.
Okay, so let's get back to where we were.
Gun down, man.
Right. I can't. I can't.
Hey, Mike, I like
that was perfect. I'm using that as like an intro. Bro, that was so funny, bro. I did it and you're like...
I just remind you like you got a dude that always just shoots in the room you're in with him. Bro, I love you. You're my homie,
Okay,
but please
so-
stop shooting guns around me.
You
Put
good?
2 on the floor.
You good?
Yeah, we're good.
Yo.
Okay, so before I had to piss, we were talking about being discouraged because you're from a place that doesn't have a lot of connects in the hip hop industry.
True.
And it's just, let's be honest, we didn't invest in ourselves as much as we should have.
Oh no, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally
So we've
moved.
been stationed. You know what I mean? Does that because obviously you said performances are your favorite part. So
Right.
do you think that is part of the reason why it's taken you a while
Probably.
to make another project?
Dude, when I was younger, I think my problem was, I don't know if it's a problem or what it was, but my focus was so much locally.
Right.
Because,
Well, because you wanted to be the coolest guy.
well, not only that, but, I grew up listening to like Hell's Kitchen on the East Side, who was huge on the East Side.
They were a huge period.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
everybody
yeah,
knew
well,
who they were.
Right. But I'm saying, especially as an East Sider, though, seeing that, like, I can remember going to, like, Allied Records, and they're having autograph signings with lines of people out the door, blocks. You know what I mean? Like, just seeing that, I was like, well, shit, dude, I don't care about anywhere else. Look at these guys are fucking doing it right here. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I got that stuck in my head, not as a good or bad thing.
And you just got comfortable.
Right, I got comfortable, dude. And it was almost like I never ever thought I would ever blow up or go even touring my music for some reason, just because, not being pessimistic, but realistic or whatever, chances were I wasn't putting enough effort into it really making it where I could do that.
Pushing yourself.
Right.
Right.
And like I said, man, I didn't have kids till I was 29. There's nothing holding me back. You know what I mean? I don't know. I've always looked at music.
So that was kind of
career.
like an alley-oop, not to cut you off, but that was an alley-oop because if you listen to everything that he just said, that's proof that he only does music because he really wants to. That's what I was trying to get to.
Dude, I've tried to
Because
stop.
I've invested a lot of money, not to discredit you,
No.
I've invested hella money. He's invested hella money, So when you do that, you know what I mean, and you don't get the grand results, and then you see other people doing so much more too, and nothing's happening for them, I think being from where we're from, it can make you a little more hesitant, maybe you'll go buy that new whatever you wanted instead of, going to the studio.
Right.
Just because, where's the reward?
Right.
Well, there's the family aspect,
True, but that came
Especially
much
now.
Well, I
now-
was just talking about the
Well,
gap.
now I know,
I
but
was talking
now,
about the
like,
gap.
Right,
once you got your family, I felt it was almost like then you found your calling and really who you were because, like, your music and stuff. What you do the most to me is you try to make it cool to be a good guy and be a rapper that's a good guy and just does like
That's
his
important.
mentality's on point and like
It is cool. It
that's
is
the
cool
one
to
thing
be
I
a good
noticed.
person.
That's one thing that that's why I've been always respected you because you had this whole thing in your mind of what you wanted to be.
Right.
And to be ultra like realistic and upfront and real with
And
the
you
fans.
never changed that. I got to give you credit for that.
Yeah,
on top
being
of
that
things.
real to the fans
Because
on
you
all
never-
of it, every
you
part.
you never changed that. Granted, you haven't dropped a lot of music, but you came back still sounding like the same guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just perfected and more precise. You could tell
Yeah.
that
Oh,
you've
yeah.
matured.
Well, the studio was fun for
Yeah.
him, I'm
You
guessing.
know what I mean? Pass me that lighter.
Yes, sir.
But
the
yeah,
thing
I
over
was
here
just
for
bringing
me.
that
I like
up.
to-
Do what?
Oh, wait, the windows closed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Windows closed. Never mind. I ain't
Yeah,
smoking.
I just fucked my shit up. Y'all see that too. Okay, so other than that, what do you think? Other than because you said obviously the local rappers, that were big time on your side of town, were a big part of your influence. Who would you say is like your biggest industry influence? Okay, but
That's
for
a-
you,
I want you to
just
guess.
for you, but listen,
Okay.
just for
That's a
you,
good
I'm
question.
gonna do it different.
Okay.
First, I want the most influential music artist to you, and then I want the most influential hip hop artist to you, because I know you listen to a variety of music.
Okay, that's good. That's good because I was almost the same person, but it's not.
Okay.
I had to think about it for a split second. I'm gonna which one you want first, the hip hop or overall?
You got it.
Okay, well, hip hop. People would probably not guess it, but if they think about it after I say it, they can hear it. Would be Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi, the Man on the Moon album, his first album,
Legendary.
especially the first album though.
What he did was special.
That came out in 2009. That's when I dropped my project Modern Melody in 2009. Dude, the whole connection with him going to UT and then dropping out of UT at the same time I was putting out Modern Melody and getting hip to his music and then finding out he got picked up by Kanye and just being like, wow, dude, this dude was like miles from me and going to school.
Right.
And I'm so heavily influenced by his music. I didn't even know he was from Cleveland for like, a month after listening to his shit. And I'm like, damn, dude, like we were so close to maybe even linking up, like same age.
That's weird as fuck.
And then a lot of my style and my concepts and my songs are heavily influenced by Kid Cudi, rap-wise.
And then I actually want you to give me your most influential artist that doesn't do hip hop.
Doesn't do hip-hop.
Because I know you listen to a variety. You can tell when you listen to his music, he doesn't just listen to rap
I don't
of
know if
any
it's-
genre.
I don't want to be like... I guess, I don't know. I mean, it'd probably be Ronnie Van Zant, who would be the lead singer of Leonard Skinner, who died,
Of course.
10 years before I was born. But my dad is my drummer for live performances, and I grew up, he was in bands my whole life. They played old 70s rock and roll, classic rock, the stuff you hear on the classic rock stations, you know what I mean? The songs you're sick of, but it's what I grew up on. And for some reason, Leonard Skinner and the lead singer, Ronnie Van Zant, I had an infatuation with the personality, the way he wrote songs, the way he was just about fucking not giving a fuck about what anybody thought and just writing the songs that he wanted to hear. And that's how I approach the shit, writing songs that I would want to hear. Period! So
something I always say is when you're truly an artist, you stop caring about what is cool and you tell people what is cool.
Very true.
You become
cool.
Yes, and you never really think about what other people are thinking musically. You just kind of do what you feel, and you're like, if I feel this, like they're gonna feel it. That's
somebody's
kind of
gonna feel it, dude.
So,
yeah.
just to segue and keep it moving, so people don't get too bored with
Hey.
us being
That was
chatty.
pretty good.
No, hell yeah.
Right.
You didn't say nothing wrong. I'm just saying I
No,
want
yeah.
to keep them
did two
informed.
things.
So, yeah, for sure.
You're doing great.
You're good, man. You're
shoot
good,
me.
man. You're good.
Don't shoot me,
wasn't
Mike. You shut light out.
Oh, shit.
You're supposed to fall. You're
I
fired.
can't. I'll drop the beer on his laptop somehow.
I was using that kind of as like a segue. So you said the main inspiration for your new album, Gravity, now available on every platform, C-FIFTH.
There's a spaceman on the cover.
Look for the space.
And make sure you type in the whole thing because there's
Dude,
a couple things called Gravity.
Right. Just
So it didn't always come up for me right away.
Yeah.
But when I typed in the whole fucking thing, guess what?
bam. Yep. Just
Party was
search
fucking
C-Fifth
rocking.
Gravity. You'll find it. Link Spotify,
So-
Amazon, Google Play.
Now you said
Apple.
one of the main things that really influence your lyrics and the sound of your project, including the title, was your family. Now, how much do you think your creativity on this particular album came from your family and the influences you just named? Do you think your sound still has influence? Because I know that's part of the reason why you started, but we're talking about 2019.
Right.
It's been a long time.
20
so
years, man.
would you say it's? I don't even mean what more of it is, because that's not important. But I'm
Right.
saying, do they all still play a factor in your sound?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't think my sound, like you said earlier, like I came back with that, like I didn't lose it. It just kind of perfected it, and I definitely got a certain style that, like, 75% of my songs have that same kind of vibe or style. Even like the delivery.
I guess maybe not even style would be the word. I would say sound, because your projects always.
Well,
just
this
because
project,
of the way you.
I made all the beats. So
Right.
this is the first project I made
Yeah, he
100% of my
made-
beats. So
yeah.
this is really
Except for the Donnie Knots one.
the last track. Teach Me How to Lie.
It was
Shout
an
out
old
to my
track. You
homie.
can hear it different.
Right, dude. That's my homie.
That's a
but that
dope
beat
track.
was like made for me. He made that with me in
It's
mind.
a cool track too. We got
Right.
it sounding a little bit better. Messed it up.
Yep. Got a video for that one too on YouTube. Check it out. Shout out, same director, Steve, my homie. Woo woo. But yeah, I definitely think this album in particular is my and I'm still learning the beat making. You know what I mean? So this is definitely the most C-Fifth sound, because I made all the beats. I wrote all the lyrics. You know what I mean? It's 100% me, 100% made in Toledo. Every beat, every lyric, every recording, everything was made here. I call it.
I can't even say that. I
The
don't
Jeep
make my own
It's the
beats,
Jeep
so.
Cherokee of albums. You know what I mean? Or what Wrangler, whatever they make here. It's the Jeep album.
Damn Cherokee.
Made in motherfucking Toledo,
Jeep Dan Cherokky.
Damn motherfucking Cherokee.
Lil Jeep.
Sipping a Steve
Nah.
Weiser.
Jeep.
Nah, shut up.
And the
R.I.P. Lil
homies
Peep.
on Tile Boys.
Okay, so we got a lot of that stuff out the way. Where we at? We like 25 minutes in. So I want to just pick your brain on other shit so people
Let's do
can
it.
kind of get who you are.
Let's do
I
it.
want you to name
Religion,
one,
politics. Let's go
I want
there.
you to name. No,
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm
no,
just kidding.
I don't even care to
I
fucking.
know, believe me.
God, fuck that.
That was my
Fuck
joke.
that right now.
For real. I don't want to hear any.
We hip hop artists. We don't got to do that. So name one artist that you've been listening to frequently that is younger than you.
Shit, I'm 31, dog. everything on the radio. You know what I mean?
You like most of what you hear on the radio. I'm saying,
Dude, I'm not ashamed to admit I like a lot of
I think
radio
he
music.
likes Russ a lot.
I make radio. I do fuck with Russ, but he's like my age.
If you had to pick
Yeah,
one
but it's
individual
weird,
person
though.
to say, I've been listening to this dude recently that's younger than you, who would you say?
Dude. Well, I mean, he's dead now, but he's younger. He was younger than me, Lil Peep. I mean, I fuck with Lil Peep heavy before he died, before it was like, I mean, he was somebody that I feel like I was influenced. I don't know, dude. That's another artist that I had a very similar style with. If you look, he gets a lot of, his look threw a lot of people off and didn't give him a chance, but he's got some good music out there that I respect and I
the
fuck with.
emo chicks played it for me.
Yeah, and he gets some emo pussy if you like it too. But that's besides the point. That's a younger artist. The YBN Coordinate just dropped the dope album. I fuck with him a lot. A lot of Joyner Lucas. I know I'm late to the party, but
I think he's older than you.
he might be. I guess.
I think he's 31. So
Okay, well,
it's months. You would have went to school with him,
right. Jack Harlow, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Dude, I fuck with
On
Jack Harlow.
Sway, yeah, I peeped him on Sway.
Dude,
so name
DJ Drama got me hip to him, but
name an artist that's
Harlow.
older than you that's a hip hop that you've been listening to frequently that does hip hop. That's what I meant to say.
Like,
why y'all trying to hate on my fucking words and speech and bullshit?
I still listen to the same
Stupid.
shit I listened to when I was younger, man. Like, I give the new shit a chance, and I like some of it, dislike some of it, but I don't really keep it in rotation. Dude, I still keep, like, Tech Nine,
Yeah, strange.
the Kendrick Lamar. I mean, he's my age, I guess. But you know what I mean? Like, the shit, J. Cole, the classic, the best shit that's on the radio type shit. You know, the classic, whatever the cliche answers, because that's what I listen to. I mean, as far as hip hop goes, like a lot of the radio, the good radio stuff is the way I like to put it. Like the Kendricks and the J. Coles.
There's not a lot of
Right, you know what I mean? It's like the good stuff that does, but they don't even get,
That's more hip hop.
I listen to so much music that my hip hop selection is not very wide.
What do you think of
what I mean?
Schoolboy?
Schoolboy Q? Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
I'd love to ask you that. I never asked you.
What's his one song? Bounce, like hands on the floor. You know what I'm talking about? On the beach.
But then he's got Break the Bank.
And
he's got some.
in the video with
tracks.
the dizzy, like it's at a party and shit. Man, dude, I fuck with Schoolboy
In the
Q.
studio track, that beat. And
Yeah,
everything.
that's cool.
He's got that part.
That part.
Yep.
He's dope,
what's the
bro.
one, man, dude, the fucking.
I like that guy. Schoolboy Q is
He's
barely.
got studio. You know what I mean?
Yep,
like
yep,
that's a fucking.
Yes, that's a banger.
smash it.
There's nothing
So
I can
just to
say.
keep it moving-
But anyways, I just wanted to bring. I never asked you.
I
About
like
that.
him. I do like him.
So
He has influenced a lot of what I've been doing.
People
lately.
don't-
His style choices.
people don't know shit about you. So do you are you into sports? Are you into video games? Like, what's your thing?
Yeah, dude. I'm just like a regular ass dude. I'm like that
Okay, so what's your favorite sport?
to watch
Football.
college football.
Yeah, college. Ohio State.
I'm technically
Big Ten, bro.
technically a
In all
Bengals
fairness,
fan.
it's because he's a Browns fan. I wouldn't.
No, fuck you. You know I'm
You're
not
a
a
Browns
fan.
fan?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Bengals.
I'm a Bengals fan. He knows
all
that.
know that.
But that's cool. He's a Steelers fan.
I mean, it's the same difference.
I'm a Bengals fan purely.
Oh my God, you're
Damn
so
near the
wrong.
same difference.
Hey, Browns look good this year.
I don't care. I gotta see it.
I know.
Do the
that's true.
Bengals.
Very true.
See it.
I feel the same way. I
Because
gotta see
Ben
it.
show up and get to look in them young boys in the eye. They be like,
Ben,
and he just throws that fucking bomb in the last 2
Ben
minutes to
looks them young
defeat
boys in
you.
the eye.
Then he
like,
falls down and rapes a girl. Oh, I'm sorry.
he took it.
You die again. You die
Fucking with
again.
you guys.
No, but
We'll
If
take
he
this.
dies, he dies.
I like
Yeah,
all
he dies,
Ohio
he
sports
dies.
teams. All my sports teams are from Ohio.
So
And I
what do you
didn't. And I
think
had
about
two choices in the NFL,
fun
and
time?
that's what I chose.
Ohio State and then Cincinnati.
Wait till
Bengals.
college
Correct.
football comes.
Okay,
I'm
so
technically a Cleveland Cavaliers fan because Ohio. I'm a Columbus Blue Jackets and NHL, Toledo
me too.
Walleye,
Yeah.
Mud Hens.
absolutely.
You name it.
Oh yeah,
literally.
it's walleye mud hen all fucking day.
right.
Yeah, he is.
Even
all
though
about
we don't
that.
really go to the games too much.
No, I mean, shit. I go to more Mud Hens
I
and
hear
Walleye
the
games than
fireworks.
Buckeye games and Bengal games. You know what I mean? So I fuck with them.
It's
You know,
affordable.
I've seen the
It's
third.
true.
It's affordable.
You know what? See,
It's
Fifth-
affordable. That's
You
what
know
I'm
how
saying.
many
In Toledo,
games-
we, you know what I mean? We make it work.
You know how many games I've
But yeah,
seen of
my
just
favorite-
third base?
entertain.
I play flag football. You know what I mean? So I play some sport. I played high school sport.
Flag football?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll try to cut that out.
That's cool, man. It's full contact.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing,
Yeah,
bro.
you ain't playing. You ain't playing. Because if you was playing, you'd realize.
So you said
that
you're a
shit's for
regular
real.
dude when I also said video games. What video games do you play?
Technically, I'm old school with the video games, but not like old school.
So you don't have a PS4?
Do you play
or
the
an
college
Xbox
football?
One?
No, I still got a 360.
You play the
See?
college football 14?
They just had.
I
They
do.
have something in common. Look
I do.
at them.
I play
Look at
for.
them.
Oh, you do.
Look at the camera.
We've talked about
Look
this.
at the camera.
We.
Get in it.
I
They
am on.
both
listen,
don't have next generation systems.
Nah, we
No.
old school.
My
so
dynasty.
you ain't into video games like that.
No,
Nah,
I'm
nah,
not a
nah.
gamer by any means. I
don't
play
got
Grand
time.
Theft Auto.
I don't mean on that, but do you still play video
Oh
games?
yeah,
all
I
the time?
play it like 3
When
times
football
a week.
season
Oh, then yeah,
starts.
you're a
Oh
gamer.
yeah. Oh
You're a
for sure.
gamer.
I have fun and enjoy it.
You're a gamer.
Okay, I'll take that.
You don't have to play the newest
Right. No.
fucking
dude, I love GTA.
$80 game with the
Look
fucking
look at how ghetto I am.
$20
though,
downloadable
Seafood.
content.
I bought $9.99 Origin to get Madden 19, and they had an expansion to convert it into NCAA.
I want to get a
for $9.
Xbox One though. What do you got? PS4.
I have PS3.
I want to get an Xbox One.
I was thinking
That
about
game,
it.
No Man's Sky, the space game where you fly around and shit.
That's old
Gravity.
school now.
Well, dude,
Dude, it
I
got
know.
you instantly. Like,
I know,
holy
I'm like,
shit,
bro,
I got
I
an
need-
astronaut
I need
on my album cover. You can download it right
Bro,
here. Apple
click the
Music,
link, click the
Spotify, Tidal,
Hit the blunt,
YouTube,
click
and
the
fucking
link.
SoundCloud, all that cool shit, man.
It's available in
for
Singapore.
sure.
Listen to North
So-
Korea.
So you like the sports, video games.
Yeah.
What do you like to do on a day where you have actual free time to yourself? Like, you don't gotta, the kids are at their grandma's or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Your girl is, with them. You
Yep.
know what I mean? They gave you some time to do what you want to do
Like
today.
solo by
Yeah,
myself.
they're like,
Make beats.
you've been working hard. Make beats.
right. Probably make beats. Roll 2 of them up. Get a couple dabs ready. Sit at the laptop.
Period.
Make beats, man.
It's really
That's what I do. Like, if I call off work or something, I take the kids to the sitter and call off work.
Be careful.
Wife's.
Be careful now.
She knows. She do it too. Sometimes.
She said she.
Every time he ducks, it's
He
fucking
said
awesome.
she do it too. Though.
Every time.
Mike, you're my boy, but stop shooting these guns.
You blew it!
If it's
I don't know what that means, but
If
stop
it's like
it.
me and the chick without the kids, dude, I like going to Put-in Bay. I like camping.
See,
like
look,
going
I
to-
can't even ask him what he would do on a day by himself. He instantly has better thoughts, quicker thoughts with his family.
That's 'cause I
This
have-
guy right here, this nice guy right here. You don't fucking check
Who
his
the fuck
CD
with
out.
his
You're
family?
fucking full of shit, bro.
Yeah.
Check it out, bro.
There's something wrong with
How
you.
long is it?
It's 31 minutes.
It's 31 minutes, bro.
Nice guy.
Yeah, it's 9 tracks, 31 minutes long, bro.
Check it out.
He's got
That's
a
your
mean,
ride to work. Pop it in. 15 minutes on the
What is
ride
it,
there.
No
15
Man's-
minutes on the ride home.
no old man, something.
No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, that's
There was
that ain't-
actually a
that-
film
that's kinda
titled that
mean.
before.
Oh, really?
Right.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my
What, do we get?
goodness.
What happened?
He got me.
I don't know what they said. I didn't hear them.
No, he's referencing the
No, he's
second
got
track.
a track where he's not nice.
Correct. There's a track on my album Gravity called No Country for Old Men. It's the second track, and it's a little harder. I rap a little. The hook's like, fuck you, get back.
Having recorded and being a part of it,
You were there. But yeah, it was. It's definitely a little hyper than my usual.
I was like, you being gangster. It was like a little bit of it was like letting out a little couple ounces of gangster as he walks
Dude,
around.
my earlier shit, the project that Mike was featured on, 12 Packs and 10 Sacks,
Yeah.
07,
Yeah.
was hyper. There was a lot of, that was party music. That was, the
that
title was 12 Packs and 10
that's what was
Sacks.
going on at the time too,
Right.
though.
12
That
Packs
was
and 10
everything.
Sacks.
Everything you wanted to hear was party music.
The
around
title
that
track
time.
from that album featured you on it. That shit
Yeah.
was dope. That was definitely,
That was a classic.
that was a good one. I still listen to that.
Okay, so before they check this album out, if they haven't already, if you did it already, you're the fucking GOAT of the day.
You're the
Right.
If you
champ.
stopped the interview and fucking went and listened to it, you're the GOAT.
You deserve it.
And all these air horns are for you.
And shout out to the 4 people that messaged me and said they really like it, that were like not close friends of mine, because
That's cool.
yeah, I've got a bunch of friends, like a lot of love from
External.
friends and family, and Hit him with that.
Just I want to hit something.
Hit him with something.
You don't have a happy one.
But yeah,
I have a happy one. You're
Oh,
gone.
shit.
We'll do the crowd. Make them say, yay. That's what you should
Nah,
have
but
done. It
yeah,
would have been appropriate.
A couple people just telling me that they felt the realness to it, and that's what I was going for, keeping it real, man. That's what
So obviously he wants feedback too.
oh yeah, I love hearing good, bad. Hey, bro, that song should have not made the cut, or this part was like, don't sing that, dude. Find someone else to sing it, like, or hey, dude, that shit sounded good, bro. You fucking anything. Let me know. Keep it real,
Seems
man.
like a humble, pretty, open fucking artist.
He just said he just wanted people to hear it.
But I don't
When he
really
was
give a
talking-
shit if you don't like it or do like it. Honestly,
You know,
I'm not looking for a fan
You
base.
care if you do.
No,
like it.
I like
you
that.
care.
People, no,
If
look,
they do like it, you
I-
do give a shit. You love that.
I do. But it's not why I'm doing it. I'm not looking for compliments.
Well, yeah, we already made it clear why you do it.
Right.
Well, he
It's
said,
fun.
Explain
It's
that.
fun
do you
as fuck,
remember
that's
when
why.
you
Right.
said about the
I've
album?
tried to stop.
You told me, you said that you just
Yeah, me
want.
too.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, we've been doing this.
He
long.
said that he
Everybody
just
hear
wanted
it.
to put the album out so people could hear it.
first time I stopped
said,
rapping,
can
I
he-
started making beats, and like, damn it, I'm going right back in. Here I am. Now I can make beats. Fuck, I gotta start rapping in my own beats.
C-Fifth asked me if I could distribute the album and charge nothing, and I said I can't.
I know. Is there a way we can get it on Apple?
So we made it for
without-
$5. Remember? I was like, $5's the cheapest I can make an album, C-Fifth.
So look, dude. So look, I got 5 fucking minutes. You know what I mean? What song off the album am I listening to? I got 5 fucking minutes, bro. I'm not really, I'm not saying you can't spit. I'm not saying you can. I'm not
Right.
saying you're whack or you're dope. I'm saying I got 5 minutes. Gravity, we just popped it in.
Right.
What song am I listening to?
I think my favorite overall song, Better Than a Blessing. I think the verses give you a good taste of C-Fifth.
Better Than a Blessing.
That's a good song.
Track 5, the hook.
He even knew the number. I don't be knowing the numbers to my shit. I be fucking up.
I'm picky about my track list.
Me too.
That's why I know my
what the
numbers.
weirdest
He said
part.
it to me. He said, "Do it like this, or I'm gonna punch you."
Dude, well, I think there's a certain order. There's special things about the first and last song.
100%.
There's special things about the second song. There's special things about
100%.
the fourth song.
Yeah,
The motherfuckers gotta go together.
you ain't gotta tell me shit.
That
I've
shit's
got a lot of
gotta
dope
be like a
albums.
puzzle, man. At
Right.
least for the first half of the music. You know what I mean? Then you can kind of, if you want to talk about other things, there's room for,
Right.
to do different things.
Right.
But we're just doing 9 tracks on this, and he spent a lot of time on this. There's already
Right.
2 videos available. What are the 2 videos called?
Teach Me How to Lie and Gravity, which is the title of the album as well.
Okay, so you can click right here
YouTube it.
and
search. Click right
yeah.
here. Or right
and watch the
here.
videos.
Here.
Yeah, Fat Sound Round.
He's being real technical with the hands. Like I went to college for
If
this.
he didn't put them there,
That shit's gonna
that
be like
ain't
all
on
the
me.
way to the left, like right here, and it's gonna be like, nyeh.
They're down there somewhere.
I mean, did you enjoy doing it at the studio?
I did. Well, I think we recorded 6 out of 9 tracks, maybe 6 out of 9 there. I know Teach Me How to Lie and My Reason I recorded myself at my brother's house.
I always had a great time. It was
And,
fun.
one of
We were
them,
doing weird shit to me. It was like next. It's kind of experimental in a way. That's kind of how I felt about
Right.
everything we did.
I got to give one shout out to the one track 7, Confidence, featuring Zach Nevers. What we recorded. I produced the beat, but we recorded it at In Session. Corey Todd, DJ In Session, recorded that one and featured Zach Nevers. But I made the beat. But and then everything else was my friend there, VHERBAL.
Oh, I don't know what I did. I don't remember.
Recorded. Hey, I remember the first song I recorded was Gravity with him, and I heard myself for the first time. I think how I should have been hearing
He's
myself.
pretty fucking good at what he
Oh,
does.
yeah. No complaints.
Verbal's very
Oh,
good
no,
at what he does.
It's Fat Sound, man. That's
You're
why,
the blunt.
Why do you think your album is on their label?
Yeah.
I'm on a label, Mom.
Yep.
You got to update the website,
do
dog.
do you want me to help you? Oh, I didn't do that part.
I know. Put me on the artist.
Want me to show
I
you
need some hard copies.
What do you think?
I need
what
some
do you
t-shirts.
think the next?
Hold on, man.
I need some
Next-
cozies.
No, the next album. Listen. What is it? Think.
It's
Use the
called-
one that we were supposed to remember. Everyman.
We can't tell them that, man. You can't tell
I don't
them
know
that
what the
right
next
now.
album is.
You can't tell them that. We need them to go see Gravity.
I don't. Yeah, download
We're not
Gravity
talking about
first.
next. We're
Well,
talking
they gotta
about
listen
now.
to them. What you,
We're talking
like they're
about
gonna
now,
be
not
talking-
next.
I don't know. That's like hard for me. Titles are hard for me. I like naming song titles.
It's like a weird idea.
Words that are not even in the song.
Yeah,
You
I've
know what I
done
mean?
it. Yeah,
you know what
for
I mean?
sure.
I like to name the title of a song like
that
a
makes
word
that makes
that's
something
not
to do
in the.
with.
Was that me? That's probably me. All good. Either way,
I don't know.
But,
No, I was just checking the time. That's all.
titles are weird for me.
So, in conclusion, I mean, we've talked about a lot. I appreciate you coming by the way.
Always a pleasure.
And he came with that. So he was doing a good job at that.
I feel like I'm floating, all alone, just above the atmosphere. I'ma come back, hold it down for you. That's what I do. See, Phil, yo.
It's like I'm stuck inside this cavity, lost without a strategy. Thoughts ain't strained by gravity, so they float away and they laugh at me. And it's sad to see, no, actually, it's a little bit of weight off my chest. Cause every time that I try to fly, I fall and I get stressed. It's a pale blue dot that we living on. Survival of the fittest and I'm feeling strong. Only get one shot, one chance at the game, and the life, so you better not get it wrong. I don't mean to be rude, don't get me wrong, but I don't give a shit what you're sipping on. And I don't give a shit about you or your crew, no bitch, we cannot get along. And they get mad cause they cannot see what I see. Understand that there's no one out there like me. I am happy, love my family, love my wifey, and I got my daughter bouncing right beside me. I think everybody should be on their own shit. I think it took a little while for me to focus. I think I got it back, I think that you will notice I'm better than ever and I ain't never letting go of this. I hold it down, yeah, I hold it down for my